how I lost 20 pounds in 2 months without calorie counting and without measuring. How did I do it? If I'm being completely honest here, it was kind of an accident actually. In April, I weighed in at the highest weight I have ever been, which was 240. That was number one. Number two, my cholesterol astronomically high. Number three, I had to go on blood pressure medication because my blood pressure was high. So June 1st, the first thing I did was I cut out sugar, processed sugar. And I stopped eating really processed foods, so high sodium items, junk food in general, fast food, cut that out. I also cut out alcohol. So at this point, I'm no sugar, no processed junk food, and no alcohol. The other thing I did besides cutting out things is I added in a lot of vegetables. No portion control, no calorie counting. At this point, I was still eating like chicken and cheese and eggs and things like that. But what I realized when I'm eating kind of more a veggie type plant-based meal, I don't get the heartburn. So I said, well, wait a minute, maybe I should cut out all of this and just go to a whole food vegan diet. If it's giving my body heartburn, that means it's not good for me. In the beginning of July, I went ahead and I said, I'm gonna go whole foods, as low processed food as you can go, and vegan. But that being said, I did have things like frozen wild salmon fillets, really expensive, not just gonna waste that, right? Like I'm not trying to waste food. So I said, well, the salmon is healthy enough that I'm gonna maybe once or twice a week, I'll have the salmon because I don't really like salmon that much, but I know like the omegas and all that is supposed to be really healthy for you. That's why I bought them. Okay, I'll finish that, but I'll stop the eggs and all this other stuff. So I'm not gonna get crazy. Like if I do eat something, I'm not gonna beat myself up. I did have cheese a couple times. I was eating some just regular white pasta sometimes. I did have the salmon a couple times. Midway through month 2, I get on the scale and I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, I've lost like 14 pounds at this point, right? And yeah, I made some drastic change. I mean, giving up sugar is huge, right? Just that in and of itself, giving up processed sugar is a huge change, let alone all the other things that I had done. But I just didn't realize that that was gonna equate to weight loss. I don't know. It just didn't really occur to me, especially since I wasn't controlling my, I wasn't counting calories. I wasn't measuring anything out. I was just putting on my plate what I felt like I needed to eat at the time. And I ate till I was full. And when I was hungry, I would eat again. And nothing planned, just trying to make sure I get the protein I need through the day. And if I felt like I needed some carbs, I ate some carbs. I mean, but 14 pounds, like, whoa. I didn't take any before pictures because I didn't know I was going to lose weight because I wasn't going on a diet. I was just making these healthy lifestyle changes. I'm so used to my whole life going on diets, extreme diets. That's what I've always done to lose weight is diets, which is why they always fail, which is why I always get back to heavy because diet, they're usually short-lived and or they're unsustainable or unrealistic. So then I got to talking with one of my very good friends who's a fitness professional. He's been in the fitness and industry for years and years. And he was like, well, what's your next step? Thought to myself for a minute, well, why don't I add some exercise and get fit? Feel like pretty good about where I'm going with the food. It's been years since I've exercised regularly. I exercised one time for like 10 minutes about 10 months ago, because that was going to be my day one exercise workout and I was going to work out and get myself together. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. I did that one 10-15 minute workout, I guess if you want to call it that. And that was it. And before that, it had been years since I had exercised. That's when I decided, hey, you know what? I'm really going to focus now. I'm really going to get into exercising, working out. And I know by the exercise will also help my heart health and my lung health and my muscles and all that jazz. Like getting even more laser focused with my food choices, make this a whole weight loss and fitness journey now. That's what I did. I started exercising a week ago, weighed myself. That's what I was calling my start weight, even though technically it was 2 months ago. A week goes by. Yesterday was a week. I weighed myself, and to my shock and delight, I had lost 6 pounds. And so the total for 2 months is 20 pounds, like unbelievable. It was so unexpected, but so motivating and just made me feel like so energetic. And yes, and I know I'm not going to be getting obsessed with the scale. I'm only going to weigh myself once a week. And I was thinking, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put this journey out on social media. Why? Because trust me, putting my before pictures out there, like without having the after to be like, look at that, and then now look at me. No, right now all I have is the before, right? Pretty much. So I just thought to myself, there's probably other people who are like me, who are either on their journey or they're just started their journey, or like I usually am, wanting, needing, hoping I'm going to start the journey tomorrow or someday, and who do want some encouragement and inspiration and, well, if she can do it, I can do it kind of thing, cheer each other on. And that's why I decided to do social media with this, because trust me, it ain't easy for my friends, especially to see. Anyway, you know, it ain't easy, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it more for you than I am for me. I mean, let's just say that, like, you know, I mean, because I could do without seeing my before pictures on the internet. God. The other thing is I want it to be fun, you know, and look at me, I'm just being fun. I think it's more fun to share this with other people. So if you want to come with me on this journey and we can share this together, you can go ahead and subscribe. And whether that means you're ready to just jump full into it or you make really small changes at first, just remember, like, every small step equals a long journey. If even just the small step you take today is subscribing to this channel and that you've watched this video, that's a step. You showed up for something. It's getting a little bit more in your mind. And remember this, health is your greatest wealth.